Hey, what's going on YouTube? I normally don't do videos and stuff on this channel just because, that's why I always say come to my Twitch channel where I mainly play DVD. But a lot of you guys have been enjoying my videos, and this is just a quick video just to give you some tips about what killers you should level up first and why. Again, these are just my opinions, but again, big shout out to all of you guys that watch my videos. It really does mean a lot to me. They're just like mainly highlights from the Twitch channel because, again, I'm not partnered on YouTube with this channel. My older channel I was, but I'm more focused on Twitch. But if you're here for the very first time, make sure you hit the subscribe if you want to see more DBD content and stuff, and drop a like if you want to see more topic videos like this. Now, I get this question a lot on my Twitch channel, like, hey Jay, which killer should I level up first and why, and this and that. And again, these are just my opinions. I'm gonna give you the top 5 killers that you should level up and why. Now, again, there is so many perks out there, and it's going to be very overwhelming for anybody that's brand new. So don't feel like you're not the only one. I really wish they would do more double XP for newcomers, or like whenever they have their sales going on, they need to do double XP so people can feel more welcome. That's just my opinion, how I feel about that. Okay, so the very first killer that you should totally get and why is Leatherface. Not because he's a great killer, because he's not, but because of his perks. Again, all these killers I'm mentioning either have 2 or 3 perks that come with them that are worth getting. The rest are just like one or none. Actually, there's some that are just not even useful. But again, Leatherface, why? Because he has one of the best perks in the game. Not because it's really strong. I don't really think it's that strong because they have nerfed it, I think, once or twice already, and that is barbecue and chili. Now you're asking yourself, what does barbecue and chili actually do? Well, it shows the survivor's auras for 4 seconds for 40 meters. And get this, you get blood points for each time you hook the survivor for the first time. You get 25% stackable bonus for blood points. So again, if you get 4 of them, add that up. It gives you so much blood points. This perk is literally the best thing to have around double XP. The reason why I put him at number 1 is because, again, what are you trying to do? You're trying to grind for all these other killers and stuff. Well, I would just say just stick with Leatherface. If you buy him and he's your first killer and you don't want to buy any other killer, just fight through it with Cannibal. I do have a ton of Cannibal Leatherface videos on my channel, so if you want any tips, I always go with quick charge and movement speed. Everything else does not. I mean, you could do the bump Leatherface, but it's not that fun as much as for Billy. But always go with quick charge for the Cannibal. He also comes with knockout that you get at level 30, and you also get Franklin's demise, which that's why I put him at number 1, because all these 3 perks are actually useful. Knockout, not so much, because when you play with survivor friends, they usually have empathy or bond or whatever, but it's still pretty good. Franklin's is a pretty much like a toxic perk, but heck, oh well, like, it's a good perk to stop those people that always use insta heals on you. It's not as toxic as people makes it out to. It makes the survivor go back to the spot, therefore you're getting them off the gen. At number 2, I have Clown. Now, this one was a little bit kind of like, I don't know if I should put him at number 2 because, again, this killer is not that great. I don't know what it is with the behavior devs. They keep on making killers, not so great killers, but they give them great perks, such as Clown. Now, you're asking yourself, why? Well, at level 30, you get Bamboozle. What this does is stops the survivors from vaulting at different locations, kind of make them feel uncomfortable where they have to switch up their gameplay. Claustrophobia, hopefully I said that right. It's not so great, but it's also good on other killers such as Dog, Hillbilly, Trapper. Anybody just has a huge terror radius, this is really good with them. This wouldn't work on killers like the Plague, just because, there's no point to have any type of healing type of perk with her, because, you just cleanse, well, whatever. But the reason why is because they just buff Pop Goes a Weasel. Now, Pop Goes a Weasel is going to be a really meta perk, and it's such an easy perk for you guys who are newcomers. You get at level 40, what does it do? You basically, anytime you hook a survivor, now it used to be 30 seconds. Now it's a minute that you have a minute long to go kick a gen, and you actually decrease it by 25%. Yeah, that's really good. You don't think that's good? Say, for instance, you do that, right? Kick a gen, 25%, and then you find another survivor around that area, and he taps it for some reason, because people do tap gens because, they're cocky, whatever, and then you down them, boom, that's another 25%. That gen that was 99% is now pretty much at 0. At number 3, I put the Hag, just because I feel like once you learn Leatherface and once you get Clown and once you understand the game and you see like, damn, I really need something to slow down the game, this is why I put Hag at number 3. You get Hex Ruin at level 35. You get Hex Third Seal. It's not that great. But the reason why you get this is Hex Ruin. Hex Devour Hope is also great too. It's a very kind of catch you off guard, but most times once you get 3 or 4 stacks, they will catch on to it and they'll just get rid of it fast, like really fast. But you need something to slow down the game. That's why I gave Clown number 2, because you guys need something. Pop goes a Weasel. I really recommend getting Hag. Hag is actually considered like maybe top 5 killers right now in the game. Hex Ruin is a meta perk. Once you get into the higher ranks and green ranks or whatever, you're going to see a difference how fast the gens are just done. At number 4, number 5, we're going to the territory where it's very like situational what you think, like what you need. So for me, I would say get Trapper number 4 because he comes with 2 perks that are actually really useful. Brutal Strength and Agitation, you get Brutal Strength at level 35. That just makes the pallets go down faster, 25% every time you kick one. Also works on gens, so when you have Pop Goes a Weasel with that, you're just like a kicking machine. You're like, boom, kick this, I'm out of here. I'm going somewhere else real quick. It's not that much of a difference, but it just feels good when you have Brutal Strength on. And Agitation is also another good perk if you have problems getting to hooks areas and or you wanted to play basement for any of these killers, like again, Leatherface, Trapper, Hag. These are perks that are going to work out for you in the end. And Unnerving Presence, you get at level 30. Not that great, only if you're going to run it on Doc. Maybe Huntress. I don't never see it anyway. Number 5, we're going to end with kind of like your choice. Honestly, you could go anywhere from here. Again, by the time you're at number 5 with either my pick is Nurse or Spirit. I go with Nurse just because she comes with Strider, which is pretty good on Spirit. Thatophobia, pretty good on all the killers. And Nurse Calling, just go around with almost all the killers except for the Plague. And then Spirit, just because you get Haunted Grounds and Rancor for the newcomers. That's just a really good perk. Haunted Grounds, anytime they break one of your Hex totems, you get 2 of them in the map. So it's basically kind of like a Russian roulette. And when you put Hex Haunted Grounds with Ruin, they have a higher chance of hitting Haunted Ground. And they, you can one-shot the next opponent you see, the next survivor, whatever. I say opponent. I think I'm playing fighting games, but still, you can go anywhere. Number 5. I either go with Nurse or Spirit. Heck, if you want to get Enduring, they kind of tiny buffed it. Go with Hillbilly since you get that level 30. It's easy. Again, this is just my quick video of like what should you do level first and why. You could go anywhere where you want with this, but again, I always say go with Leatherface. Just fight through it because he's not a good killer, but just get up to his teachable perks so then you can teach it to your favorite killer, and it's at level 35. Like if you don't want to get Franklin's, which is level 40, you don't have to. Just say for instance like, oh, Ghostface is coming out, he's my favorite killer, just get Cannibal to level 35. That's a teachable, and then when Ghostface comes out, boom, your favorite killer Ghostface has barbecue and chili. And also the game does come with some pretty good free perks, like Sloppy Butcher, Deer Stalker. Distressing, not really. It's more of like kind of like if you want more blood points, but it gives away your position faster. It's only good like on people like on the dock. Of course, Noed. If you're having trouble and you need something to help you out, there's Noed. Iron Grasp is an okay perk for newbies. Monster Shrine, do not. I'm not on face cam, but look at my eyes. Pretend you're looking at my eyes. Do not run Monster Shrine. It's the worst perk in the game. Don't even run it with anybody. They really need to buff that perk. And I do have another topic video about that. But again, just run Sloppy Butcher. If you're a beginner in the game, run Sloppy Butcher on almost all your killers, except for the Plague. The Plague does not benefit from Sloppy Butcher. And also you get Whispers. Whispers is one of the top tier perks. So right now my top 3 perks for the free perks: Sloppy Butcher, Whispers, and Noed. Even though I hate saying that, but like just play the way. Again, don't let survivors basically bitch you around. Don't let them tell you like, oh, you're not allowed to do this, play the way you want to play. Sure, you're gonna get shit for running Noed. Sure, you're gonna get shit for playing this way, but again, just play the way you want to play. The only thing I ask you is do not camp a survivor unless you see scratch marks around the area or for a fact they're there. But just don't sit there and you're like, shit, I don't want to go all the way far to that gen. Do something. If you're Trapper and there's one gen left and you're by the gate, go put a trap at the door, at the gate. So then, at least you have that security. If you're Spirit, you can move around across the map. If you're Hag, there's no reason for you to camp with Hag, even though she is a camping machine. Place your little traps anywhere and just move on, because you can teleport with that. If you're a Pig, go from a distance so you can make your choice. You can be a great killer. Just know that you're gonna suck ass in the beginning. That's my best advice. You're gonna suck ass. Everybody, you're like, oh, killer's very easy. Yeah, you're playing against ranked 20s and newbies who just have one perk or none. Wait till you get into the mid ranks and high ranks. High ranks is so different. It's going to make you now want to play killer. But hopefully with the new changes coming in the future, you guys can actually become great killers. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. If you guys have any more topic videos you want me to talk about, please leave it in the comment section below. I'm always interested to see what you guys do. Again, I'm mainly a Twitch streamer now, so please come by to my Twitch channel. The link is down in the description box. I would love to see your face there. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you next time.
Thanks again for watching. Make sure you guys follow my Twitch and Twitter. The link to that is down below. And don't forget to like this video since you're already here, you nerd. Smash that someone! Yeah, boy.
I don't sleep 'cause when I do, all I do